Hello students, a very good morning to all and welcome all of you in the session of cost accounting. Now students, in our last session of cost accounting in unit number 3, that is labor cost, we calculated 3 sums, that is question number 13, 14 and 15. Now students, today before moving ahead, right now I am giving you some of the questions in your homework for the practice. તમને પ્રેક્ટિસ માટે કેટલાક ક્વેશ્ચન્સ છે એ હોમવર્કમાં આપું છું, સો પ્લીઝ નોટ ડાઉન ધ ક્વેશ્ચન્સ, રાઈટ. બિફોર ધેટ I have given you total 3 sums in your homework. આની પહેલાં તમને હોમવર્કમાં 3 sums છે આપેલા છે. Write down the 4th sum that I am giving you in your homework, right? Sum number 4. This question is not available in your litho. આ question તમારા lithoમાં available નથી. So write down the question first of all and then calculate the sum. 4th sum of your homework. Read the question. From the following information, find out the net wages payable in cash and also cost of labor for the month of July 2020. Here, with the help of following information, number 1, you need to find out the net wages payable in cash, and second, cost of labor for the month of July. That means you need to prepare 2 statements. First statement for the net wages payable in cash and second statement for the monthly labor cost, right? Okay, which informations are available? Number 1, monthly salary 48,000. Second, dearness allowance 120% of salary. That means 48,000 are 120%. Point number 3, total amount deposited to Provident fund 9,600 rupees. Now students, here in the total amount of PF, both contribution are included. That is contribution made by the employer and contribution made by the employee, right? Number 4, total amount deposited to employees state insurance, that is ESI. How much? 3,600 rupees. Again, in this contribution of employer and employee both are included. Number 5, expenses on amenities to employee. That means here the employer is providing certain facilities or amenities to their employees. 3,200 rupees. And point number 6, house rent recovered from 5 employees at the rate of rupees 800 per month. That means the company is recovering from each employee 800 rupees per month house rent, and number of employees are given 5. Now last paragraph, employer means company. Employer's contribution to Provident fund is at equal rate with the employee's contribution. That means here the ratio between employer's contribution to employee contribution is 1:1, while ratio of employers and employees share into the contribution to ESI is 2:1. That means ESI contribution ratio is given 2:1, employers to employees contribution. Now students, this question is like the question number 14. આ question છે એ તમને મેં question number 14 છે કરાવેલ છે એમના જેવો છે. So if you do not understand anything, just refer the question number 14 that we have calculated in our last lecture. So this is the first sum that is right now I am giving you in your homework. Read the all question carefully and then calculate the sum. Now students, second question that I am giving you today in your homework. Second question જે તમને હોમવર્કમાં આપું છું, that question is from your litho, question number 16. A question તમારા lithoમાં છે, question number 16. Read the question. From the following details, calculate the normal and overtime wages payable to a worker. Here what are you supposed to calculate? You need to calculate the normal and overtime wages with the help of following information. Number of days are given: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. Sunday is also given, but on Sunday what has been written? Holiday. That means on that day a holiday is there. Working hours are given. These are called the actual working hours of a worker. Now students, these are the actual working hours for the workers on Monday 10 hours, Tuesday 9 hours, Wednesday 9 hours, Thursday 8 hours, Friday 11 hours and Saturday 4 hours. And on Sunday holiday. So we will not consider Sunday. Now normal working hours Monday to Friday 8 hours per day. That means that generally normally working hours કેટલા છે 8 hours. And on Saturday 4 hours. Why? Because here you can see 4 hours already mentioned actual, અને જ્યારે actual less than normal working hours હોય ત્યારે આપણે 8 hours મૂકીએ છીએ, that is 4 hours. Normal wage rate is given ₹10 per hour. Overtime wage rate up to 9 hours in a day at single rate. Single rate means at 10 rupees. And over 9 hours in a day at double rate. Double rate means 10 into 2, 20 rupees. Double કરી નાખો છો, right? So, what are you supposed to find out? Normal wages, overtime wages and at last total wages payable to the worker. Same type of question that we have calculated in our last lecture was question number 15. So, if you have any doubt, you can easily refer the question number 15. Now, students, today last question that is I am giving you in your homework. આજે પણ તમને હજુ થર્ડ સમ છે હોમવર્કમાં આપું છું, that is question number 17. Read the question. Weekly information of a factory work is as under. That means weekly details are available. Number 1, actual production 300 units in 30 hours. Now students, one worker is there whose actual production is 300 units. So units produced equals to 300 and in how many hours? In 30 hours. That means actual time, or we can say time taken. T is given. Time taken 30 hours. So here you can write down units produced and 30 hours are time taken. Next detail, standard time. Now students, what is standard time? Standard time means time allowed. Must remember, time allowed for producing one unit is 10 minutes. Students, here you need to make one correction. અહીંયા એક correction કરવાનું છે, right? Instead of 6 minutes, you need to write down the 10 minutes. Now students, time allowed for producing only one unit is given. Here the number of units produced are 300. So first of all you need to find out the time allowed for the 300 units. And then you will convert those minutes into the hours. Next, calculate the total wages as per the Provident plan and Halsey plan. Now students, here wage rate is not given. So write down the wage rate and additional information. Wage rate per hour equals to 5 rupees. So note down this additional information. So then and then you will be able to calculate the total wages as per the Provident plan and Halsey plan. So this sum again in your homework. If you do not understand that how to calculate the sum, then same type of question we have calculated in our last sessions, that is question number 11. That means you can refer the question number 11 and then you can easily calculate the question number 17. So students, these three sums are in your homework for today. આજે આ ત્રણ sums છે તમને હોમવર્કમાં આપું છું, right? Now let's moving ahead. હવે આગળ વધીએ, right? Question number 18 that we will calculate right now. જે અત્યારે calculate કરશું. Read the question. Rohan produces 400 units per week. That means one worker is given, that is Rohan. Weekly, how many units are produced? 400 units produced, for which guaranteed weekly wage rate for 90 hours is ₹162. Now students, guaranteed weekly wage rate. Guaranteed wage rate means whether Rohan works or not. Rohan work करे के न करे, but he will definitely get the 162 rupees wages for 90 hours. So here we can say 90 hours is time taken and 162 rupees is the total wages or earnings as per time wage system. કઈ રીતે ખ્યાલ આવે? Right? Here it is written guaranteed weekly wage. That means time wage system. Whether Rohan works or not, but if he attend or visit the factory or remain at the factory for 90 hours, then he will get the 162 rupees wages. So this is the time wage system. પ્રમાણે તમને total wages છે આપેલા છે. Time taken is also mentioned, right? The expected time to manufacture one unit is 15 minutes. Students, here you need to make one correction. અહીંયા એક correction કરવાનું છે. Instead of 30 units, write down 15 minutes. Expected time to manufacture one unit. What do you mean by expected time? Expected time means standard time, or we can say time allowed. So remember this, expected time means standard time, or we can say time allowed. So time allowed for manufacturing one unit is 15 minutes. Now students, આ તો એક યુનિટ પ્રોડ્યુસ કરવાની મિનિટ્સ આપેલી છે. રોહન નંબર ઓફ યુનિટ્સ કેટલા પ્રોડ્યુસ કરે છે? 400 યુનિટ્સ. So we will need to find out the time allowed for the 400 units, not a single unit. Right? Read the next line. Which is increased by 20% under the incentive wage scheme. Now students, standard time એ તમને એક યુનિટ માટેનો આપે છે 15 minutes, but if incentive wage scheme is there, what do you mean by incentive wage scheme? Again, I repeat, તમને last session માં પણ કીધેલું છે. Incentive wage scheme means Rowan plan and Halsey plan. That means if Rowan plan and Halsey plan પ્રમાણે જો તમને wages pay થતા હોય, then તમારો જે સ્ટાન્ડર્ડ ટાઈમ છે, that means ટાઈમ અલાઉડ છે, એ 20% ઇન્ક્રીઝ થઈ જાય છે. What will be the total earnings? Earnings means wages per hour of that worker under the Halsey and Rowan bonus plan. That means we need to find out the total wages as per the two wage system, Halsey plan and Rowan plan. I hope students the question is clear to you, right? Now students, let's start with the calculation. How to calculate the sum? Sum calculate કઈ રીતે કરવો? Give the heading in your book, question number 18, right? But before that, you need to calculate today's 3 homework sums, right? Okay, give the heading. First of all, information available કઈ છે એ જ note down કરો છો. Here, units produced. તમને પહેલા તો number of units produced આપેલા છે. How much? 400 units. Then after, time taken is given. How much? 90 hours. So time taken, T equals to 90 hours. Then 162 rupees છે એ તમારા માટે શું છે? Time wages. That means earnings as per time wage system. 162 rupees. Then after, time allowed is given 15 minutes, but for one unit only, right? So 15 minutes for one unit. R means wage rate per hour, which is not given in the question, so question mark. Now, પહેલા તો કઈ રીતે ખ્યાલ આવે? Now students, time wage system પ્રમાણે તમને wages આપેલા છે. So from that you can start your calculation. અહીંયાથી તમે તમારી calculation છે start કરી શકો છો, right? So give the first heading, time wage system. What is the formula? E equals to T into R. Now, as per the time wage system, earnings, that means wages are given. How much? 162 rupees. So 162 equals to time taken 90 hours multiply R is missing, so R as it is. Now R equals to 90 hours opposite side jase, then in denominator, so 162 upon 90, it will come 1.8 rupees wage rate per hour. So with the help of time wage system formula, we found out the R value, that is wage rate per hour. Now next that we need to do is time allowed, એ તમને 1 યુનિટ નો આપેલો છે. We want the time allowed for 400 units produced. So we will find out that. First of all, put the equation units produced and time allowed. 1 unit produce કરવાનો time allow આપે છે 15 minutes. Then for 400 units how much? આ રીતે cross multiplication કરી શકો, equation મૂકી શકો, right? So 400 into 15 upon 1, it will come 6000 minutes. Now students, તમારી પાસે ડેટા અવેલેબલ છે અવર્સમાં, અહીંયા તમને જે ટાઈમ અલાઉડ મળે છે એ છે મિનિટ્સમાં. એન્ડ ઓલ્સો વન એડિશનલ કન્ડિશન ઇઝ ગિવન કે જો તમે ઇન્સેન્ટિવ વેજ પ્લાન ફોલો કરો છો, એટલે કે હેલ્સી અને રોવેન પ્લાન પ્રમાણે જો વેજીસ ફાઇન્ડ આઉટ કરો છો, તો તમારો જે ટાઈમ અલાઉડ છે એટલે કે 6000 મિનિટ્સ, એમાં 20% શું થાય છે? ઇન્ક્રીઝ. સો હિયર યુ કેન રાઇટ ડાઉન time allow increased by 20% under the incentive wage plan. પહેલા તો time allowed છે કેટલા? 6000 minutes plus 20% increase, 20% of 6000. So 6000 plus 1200 equals to, now time allowed 7200 minutes. Now students, this 7200 minutes are given. We will convert those minutes into the hours. તમે units ને શેમાં convert કરો છો? Hours માં. So next calculation is time allowed TA in hours. કઈ રીતે find out કરાય? Total minutes કેટલી છે? 7200 minutes upon per hour minutes કેટલી હોય? 60. So per hour minute 60 minutes થી divide કરો છો. So time allowed in hours will come 120. So 120 hours time allowed. Now students, time allowed is found out, time taken is given, so we can easily find out the time saved. So next calculation is time saved. What is the formula? TS equals to TA minus T. TA, time allowed 120 hours minus time taken 90 hours. So time saved will be 30 hours. Now students, now you have available time allowed પણ છે, time taken પણ છે, time saved પણ છે, and wage rate is also found out, right, with the help of time wage system. So now you can easily put the formulas of Halsey and Rowan plan. Number 1, Halsey plan. What is the formula? E equals to into bracket T into R plus 50% of TS into R. T, time taken 90 hours, multiply wage rate 1.8 rupees plus 50%, so I can write down 1/2, right, into bracket time saved 30 hours, multiply R 1.8 rupees. So it will come 162 plus 1/2 of 54. So next step, 162 plus 27. So wages as per the Halsey plan will be 189 rupees. Now second wage system, that is Rowan plan. What is the formula under the Rowan plan? E equals to into bracket T into R plus into bracket W into TS upon TA. Now T means 90 hours, multiply wage rate 1.8 rupees plus, students must remember what do you mean by W? W means again T into R. So you can write down 90 into 1.8 again, multiply time saved 30 upon time allowed 120. Now solve this. Next step, 162 plus into bracket 162 into 30 upon 120. So next step will be 162 plus 40.5. So the total wages under the Rowan plan will be 202.5 rupees. This is your final answer. So in this way we will find out the wages as per the two wage system, that is Rowan and Halsey plan. So students, we have calculated total 18 sums. Total 18 sums છે એ calculate કરેલ છે, right? And additional 4 sums will be given in your homework, જે તમને હોમવર્કમાં આપેલા છે અત્યાર સુધીમાં. So total 22 sums are there. આ 22 सम्सમાંથી મેજોરિટી सम्स તમને કેલ્ક્યુલેટ કરાવેલ છે and remaining sums છે 5 to 6 sums that I have given you in your homework. So here with this we are concluding the first type of sums in your unit number 3 labor cost. તમારા unit number 3 માં જે first typeના sums હતા different wage systemના, એ ટાઈપના sums છે એ આજે complete કરીએ છીએ, right? In the next part of today's session, આજનો સેશન છે 2 પાર્ટમાં છે. In our next part of today's session, we have started or we will start with the next concept of unit number 3, that is labor turnover. And I have given you the list of formula of that also. So must pay attention and see the video of the second part.